Welcome to Ugood. Ugood is a Ugandan-inspired cuisine. Uganda-inspired street food that is the only one operating here in the street of Copenhagen. You have different varieties of Uganda-inspired street food that is done here. So today we are bringing on a special episode with Ugood that is here specifically in Norbo. So you're welcome to join with us in this episode. Thank you so much.
My name is Bali Chibanda. I'm working in Ugood. The place you see here is Ugandese restaurant. It's based in Copenhagen in Norbo. It was being opened since since the Corona time, and it was really hard in the beginning, but I think we're getting really good. Yeah, welcome.
Welcome back to your street, Mike. I'm in a very special place today. As you can see, I have a brother here. He's right in Copenhagen. So I would like to, introduce you to a brother here. So brother, you're welcome to street, Mike.
Thanks. It's a pleasure.
So when you come to a new place, you want to know what inspired this place.
It's mainly the Ugandese culture, specifically, which is really rich and also unique in a special way. I'm myself not from Uganda, but the owner is from Uganda, and has African. I was looking forward to work with African people, especially in Denmark, where I can fit in myself. And also, I can also sharing something specifically as African and also someone from Uganda, because Congo and Uganda, we are quite neighbors. So even though the culture is not the same, but there is some similarity. For example, for not the cuisine, but especially with dancing sometimes. And
Soy sauce on the vegetables, on the vegetables, on the vegetables. Oh, them food, them food, them food.
So for me, it was something important, to work in a place where I can feel my Africanity.
Them food, them food, them food. I told you the Chinese food that is the vegetables with the
We were studying, I think, the second lockout in the Corona times.
Oh, okay, that's about 2019.
No, 5 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
I remember quite well because time is going so fast.
Going
But it was around this time it was open, around 4 years, I think. And so in the beginning it was really hard because the things make this place is unique is we are based in Copenhagen, and it's the only Ugandese restaurant. Yeah, I would say in Denmark in some points. And this is actually make this place unique in a way.
So who are some of the most popular customers who visit you here for the street food?
I think it's mainly Danish, but I think because we are in Norebo is kind of like this multicultural area where there were so many people from different backgrounds. So
Yes.
like so there is a different peoples coming. So it's not only Danish but also some tourists and also some African or something, because like we in Denmark we still minority, so there is not so many big, really big community
Yes.
African people here in Denmark, but so like it's really mixed. If I can say that, yeah.
Yes, sir. So, we come here to put light to this business.
Yeah.
Because I'm really surprised that we have this African-inspired, restaurant, fast food right in town.
Yes.
And I'm really enjoying this environment. I see you have a lot of, menu.
Yeah.
But have you tried to reach out to the more communities out there? What means have you reached out to the people out there?
It's mainly in social media in a way, but like we don't try to, how can I say, like to position, like to only, like to not only target one specific group, but we try to bring more a large way of like that everyone is welcome. And but our identity is first African and also Ugandese.
Yeah.
So so like in this way, like we try to open our restaurant for everybody.
For everybody.
First of all, to discovering Ugandese food and also Ugandese culture, and yeah, because I think that Ugandese, there's so many things to propose. So like food is actually some connection between between people or something. So it's actually a good introduction.
Thank you so much. I would like you to just give a clear information about this place, because I want my people out there to come here and enjoy the same experience.
So like first of all, when we're gonna come here, the experience we're gonna discover is is first of all like the Ugandese cuisine and also culture and music, and it's not that big space, so like the things gonna also be discovered, like this coziness of of being in this small house where like you're feeling welcome, and so like I think that that is the main thing is gonna make you like to love this place in some points, and also of course the food, and yes, you're gonna discover like the Rolex, but not only Rolex. We have the stew, matoke, and the salad. So like the whole space is inspired to Ugandese culture and also cuisine, of course.
So, like for me, I'm really very inspired as well, because the whole street you only have one African restaurant.
Yes.
And it happens to be East African inspired street food.
Yes.
So people out there maybe you want to come in and do the same kind of thing, and help bring in the African street food here.
Yes.
What advice do you have for people out there?
The people like you want to starting a business.
Yeah, want to start a
African
business.
food?
Yeah.
I think it's risky, but I think you need to try. Because it's demanding too much courage, and in some point like courage is not enough, but it's also like demanding really hard work. I mean, especially here in Denmark, because because I think, I don't know, just like Denmark, you have just kind of like a unique experience, which is a bit different to other European countries. So like I think like of course I'm not gonna go to the detail, but the advice is like to try it, but and also like to don't feeling afraid to fail. And I think like there is not a mistake, even if a mistake is like a way of learning.
So like when you talk about business, somebody's doing business.
Yes.
People start to think about the return.
Yeah.
Is it worth it since you're doing it full time?
Yes.
Is it worth it that you have this business right in the city?
Yeah, I mean it's not my business, of course.
Yeah.
It's
Patronage.
yeah, it's what is called, it's Sylvester, what is called like the guy from Uganda, who's on the business, and I mean, try to understand the question.
Yes, sure. I was saying that is this paying enough that you can do it full time?
Personally, yes. I mean, I'm also student.
Yeah.
So like, if it's depend to me, like to only work and to go to school. Of course, like school for me, something is really important, and also to having extra. Even at like the states here in Denmark, they pay you some money, but yeah, I think that is pretty well, but not all the time is pretty well. So like there is sometimes like we're getting less, there is someone we're getting more. So it just like depending the season. For example, around December, where the weather is quite really hot, so like of course like we have less, but yeah, I mean of course it's depending the times. Yeah,
So right now, for me, what I want is for you
yeah,
to specifically,
yeah,
because you are having a lot of support from
Yeah.
the Danish community and the people around here.
mm,
But I want you to specifically invite the East African
yeah.
to come to your restaurant and also give you support and also try out the street food that they miss from a distance.
Yeah, of course, yeah, I mean, shout out my East African and my African people in general. And if you decide to pass in Copenhagen, yeah, just give us a shots, and of course you're gonna like it. Not only the food but also the place, and yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to see a bunch of like my African brothers and sisters.
So now they want to see some food.
Yes.
I hope that I'm gonna have opportunity to share with you what is here. So
Yes.
maybe the process begins. You show us something you got,
Yeah, so
maybe?
I'm gonna show you quickly what is called. I'm gonna doing some Rolex. So I'm just gonna show you, like a few
Yeah.
step or something, and a few
You
quick.
have a lot, so
So-
we just need one or two so people see.
Yeah, sure.
No, Rolex is a traditional, like really, really common in Uganda, but I know it's now crossing over the world. But it's a very common Uganda, street food. So let's get on doing something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
So I'm making some Rolex. So I start with the egg. So I'm just I put a little bit the egg start to boiling, and then yeah, I put some salt here. Not so much, and sometimes yeah. And then I put some chapati. Just a little bit. And then I flip that to the back. Yeah, so it's so easy to make it. So yeah, like it's depending like how you make it. But usually we try to make that as possible and also really delicious. And yes. So like when it's finished to cook, I just put that in the cutting board. So it's gonna start the process. Yeah, it's like some tomato, but it's depending like you can put anything you think is right from you. And yes, and some special sauce we made it here. This is really our specialty, like how we make it. So, and then I put some chicken. Yes, that's it. Easy peasy.
Well, as we do it, we need to test it. This menu is supreme. Looks really delicious. So I'm back in Uganda, and let me give you the feedback. This is wow. This is so nice. Fully remind me of the beautiful streets of Kampala. And here is served with the potato fries, sweet potato fry. The best place to be in Copenhagen. This is inspiring, but above all, have some of the most delicious food you will have in the street of Copenhagen. Inspired by Uganda, eaten in Africa and Europe, now we're here on the street of Copenhagen, Denmark. So the best way to do is to come and support these brothers of mine in Copenhagen, Nordbro, a very cozy, calm place, fully engaged with warmth. So come in here and support. I came here, I had interaction with them, and here it's time, the moment to share the story through the food. So thank you so much for watching this, and please make sure that you drop in and support. Honestly, bro, you need a lot of reach. You need a lot of reach out here, bro. You can do a lot with this. This is even like, this is the food that people need to hear here. But you know, people need to know you. But for us, we need to maybe work, and we need to spread the message here. So thank you so much for this work you guys are doing. I will, yeah, sure.